So in this video, I want to give you some simple and straightforward steps that you can use to give yourself the best chance for being clean, specifically from cannabis, THC, marijuana, if you have an upcoming urine drug test. I'm Dr. Matthew Nuesse, and I've been a certified medical examiner now for over 10 years and have hundreds of videos here on YouTube and have written hundreds of articles on THC metabolism and detoxification. So I'm going to try to be very concise here, but we first need to understand how THC metabolism works and how it specifically works as it relates to a urinalysis, a urine drug test. So I won't go too in depth here because, again, I've made a number of full-length videos on this subject. But the basics are, there are two main factors that are going to affect how long a person is going to test positive on a urinalysis for THC. Number one is how much you use, and specifically how much THC is ingested. The higher the dosage of THC, obviously, the longer you are going to test positive for. And this is because of number two, THC stores in body fat. And the more body fat you are carrying, unfortunately, the longer potentially you will test positive for THC, even if you've stopped using. Knowing this, I want to give you 5 things that you can do to give yourself the best chance for passing an official urine drug test for THC. Specifically, the first one, I'm sorry, it's obvious, but I have to state it here. You need to stop using. If you continue using cannabis, THC, marijuana right up to the test, you are going to fail that test. I know it sounds obvious, but there are no magic detox drinks. There are no magic pills. There's nothing that's going to clean your system out overnight. I've done videos, again, a number of them here, busting myths like Certo, quick fix, etc. So even with the remaining tips that I'm going to give you, you're still going to need a minimum of about 4 days to give yourself any realistic chance if you are a user. So you need to stop using at least 4 days before that official test if you want to give yourself any realistic chance for passing that official drug test. Okay, so now that you are no longer using THC marijuana and you've given yourself a few days, what can you do to actually give yourself the best chance for passing that upcoming drug test? So first, we'll just talk about detox. What can you actually take that will help to get THC out of your system a little bit quicker? And really, there are only 2 things that have any scientific research behind them. Number one is zinc. Zinc does have scientific research. If you take zinc, you will test positive again for THC marijuana in a shorter period of time. And then number 2 is, again, if we just understand how THC is metabolized in the body and becomes metabolites, the second thing that we need to do, or the second thing that we can take, is anything basically that helps your liver to do this function more efficiently, helps your liver turn THC into metabolites and then eliminate them more readily, quicker. Well, fortunately, they're all natural substances that you can take over the counter. Think of things like milk thistle, beetroot, alfalfa. There are a number of different substances, again, that you can take that will help upregulate your liver function. And when your liver is functioning more efficiently, it will process THC more efficiently. More efficiency means quicker, which means shorter testing times. Now, fortunately, we have a product. I've always recommended this product to any THC user, again, that's stopped using and now wants to pass a drug test. I will leave a link to that product in the description of this video. It contains, again, a number of different substances that upregulate your liver and also zinc. Keep yourself hydrated, and I mean every single day. I don't want you chugging water right before a drug test just to try to flush all of the extra metabolites out. That is potentially going to lead to you having a dilute sample, which is something the lab checks for, and you're going to have to retest. Instead, again, every day leading up to that drug test, get at least 80 ounces of fluid into your system. And I would like for that to be mostly plain water. So do that at least 4 days and get your body used to being fully hydrated. This will naturally lower the metabolite concentration in your urine without it looking like you are trying to dilute your sample. So again, the rule here is at least 4 days before that official drug test, you're doing 80 ounces basically all day. You're drinking water all day with the goal being 80 ounces of water in that day, every day for at least 4 days leading up to that official drug test. I want you to give yourself the peace of mind by home testing. Home testing is cheap. It is easy to do. You do it in the privacy of your own home. There is absolutely no excuse to go into an official drug test and not have a pretty good idea if you're going to pass that drug test or not. So again, I don't want you just relying on one home drug test. I want you testing yourself every single day leading up to that official test. Remember, I said that you need at least about 4 days to give yourself any kind of reasonable shot after stopping use to pass an official drug test. So I want you testing yourself every day in the morning and checking the results. So maybe right after you stopped using, you're testing positive, but the closer it gets to the drug test, maybe you pass more and more of those tests, and that will give you the confidence to go in and take that official test, knowing probably that you are going to pass. So I also want you making sure that the home drug test that you use has the same cutoff level as the official drug test. That's very, very important. And the typical cutoff level for THC with a urine drug test, this is what the federal government uses, what almost every employer uses, is 50 nanograms per milliliter. So make sure that the drug test, the home drug test that you are using, has a cutoff level of 50 nanograms per milliliter. And again, I will leave a link, another link in the description of this video, again, to my preferred home drug test. Again, they come in multiple packs. So you buy one drug test and it actually comes with multiple packs of drug tests. So you can use the drug test every day leading up to the test. So it comes with multiple drug tests basically. And it has the exact same cutoff level, 50 nanograms per milliliter, as traditional lab tests. And finally, number 5 here, again, very, very important. Again, all of these are very, very important. You want to do all of them correctly if you want to give yourself the best chance for passing an official THC drug test. So again, we've got to look back at how THC is stored in body fat and how if you break down that body fat, the THC can be re-released into your blood, processed by your liver, and turn into metabolites and end up in your urine. So what you don't want to do is break down body fat. So again, at least 4 days and maybe even long before, if you've got this much notice, but at least 4 days before that official drug test, you don't want to break down any body fat. You don't want to exercise to break down body fat. No cardio, no sitting in saunas if that's one of the things that you do. No dieting. As a matter of fact, be lazy and reverse diet. I'm talking about high fat, high sugar foods. You don't want to break down any body fat because every fat cell that you lose potentially could be storing cannabis THC. And if you break down that fat cell through exercise or diet or whatever, that THC can end up in your bloodstream and again, eventually end up in your urine, potentially tipping you over that 50 nanogram per milliliter cutoff. All right, so those are my 5 tips as, again, a drug testing expert with over 10 years in the field. If you have any questions, please ask me those in the comments section of this video. Like this video as well. It helps YouTube spread the word and share it with anyone that you might think would find it interesting. Until next time, everybody, stay safe.